down.
Do you want to get word up like that? Hang on.
Just 1 second, please.
Sorry.
When you're going to sit there.
What's up, man? I just want you to do that to your mustache.
Did you ever see the film Son of Mary?
Which one? Oh, yeah. I like that. You know what?
I kid, honestly. It's wax.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like this really cheap wax back home I used to use when I had hair back in like the 80s.
Back in the 80s.
Yeah, an afro back in the day.
No, when I was a teenager I used to use like this Dax wax and it was really strong. And it was hard to get out.
Right there?
So I figured if I put it in my moustache it would get it good.
It's a real Corkman second. The pockets are sewn up.
Tell us about the suit.
I'm actually sponsored by a suit company from when I turned pro back in 2008. Jack Doyle Suit Company. It's the best suit company in the world. They give me suits from where I come, Cork, Ireland. They've been hooking me up with the best suits for over 10 years now, and I'm the slickest man in Ireland.
I've never seen a fighter get fully dressed to do the face-offs and stuff. Was that because you want to? I mean, it's obviously a nice suit. You wanted to show it up.
Absolutely, I felt like it. I feel good in suits, you know, and I feel like doing whatever I want to do, be comfortable and look good, and I enjoy it. What better place to look good but LA?
It's like Conor McGregor's always in a nice suit. Is that just like an Irish thing? You guys want to kind of show out and look good as much as you can?
Possibly, but I've been doing it for a long time before Conor's been able to do it. So I've been doing it for going on 11 years now.
Tell me, man, what do you expect out of your fight on Saturday?
Friday. Yeah, Friday. I expect a good fight. I expect my opponent has good record. He's got a high knockout ratio, so I respect him. I got to show respect. I look forward to a good fight, put on a good show for the fans, like always, and I'll be coming to bring some action. I think his style will provide that as well, and it's going to make for a good fight for the fans, and I look forward to it.
Gary, have you seen any footage on your opponent?
Yeah, I've seen a bit of footage. Not a great deal, but I've seen enough. I've seen enough for what I need.
You expect a KO on Friday?
I always expect a KO. Every fight.
Going for a KO? I mean, I know a lot of fighters say they don't go for it. They, see if it happens. All that.
I always do. I always go for the KO. Every time without fail. I feel right now I can knock anybody out. I've got a lot more experience. It's my 30th fight right now, and I'm at my best. I'm getting better every fight, and I keep lining them up. I keep knocking them out, and Friday night it's going to be no different. It's going to be another knockout.
Your thoughts on actually fighting on the Cinco de Mayo weekend here in LA, Los Angeles, obviously heavy Mexican population. The show seems to be almost sold out. Looking to steal the show that night, tomorrow?
I always look to steal the show, but I'm delighted to fight on the Mexican holiday. I've always been a fan of Mexican boxing and the Mexican people, the warrior people like the Irish people, and I'm honoured to fight on the Mexican weekend. It's a true honour, and I've got a surprise in store for the Mexican people too, and I fight like a Mexican style fighter, so I think they're going to like me, and I like them anyway.
For the people who don't know much about you, what could you tell them about your style? Obviously you just said you like fighting like a Mexican, you like the Mexican style itself, and just what should people expect from you?
Well, I did like to a box fighter, I can box. Like sometimes my boxing may be underestimated as got a lot of knockouts, but I've 19 knockouts in my 29 fights, but a good boxer too. I can box. I was amateur national champion in Ireland, and got good skills besides the punch power. So,
still growing into the middleweight division. Obviously, you weighed in today at only 158. You didn't weigh in close to 160, as most middleweights do, or is that just part of the plan?
Well, you know what, I went up and had a hot bath just before the weigh-in, and I was hydrated and a few pounds came off. I checked my weight this morning. I was 161.2, I think it was, and so I just came in a little bit late. It's warm here, and the bat was hot, and I feel good at 160.
Gary, is there anything different in your preparation, being that you faced Billy Saunders, you faced Chris Eubank Jr., and now you're facing a Brady Friday?
No, I've always prepared to the best of my ability, but I believe you can't put an old head on young shoulders. And when I was younger, maybe I wasn't as dedicated as I am right now. This past, 18 months, roughly, give or take, I'm being completely committed to boxing. I'm more, consistent in my training and my diet and everything. Everything's been about boxing. There's been less distractions. Things are more smooth in my life right now, and I'm giving it my all to boxing, and I think I continue to get better in every fight. I'm getting in better shape, and my performances are getting better, and they're going to be the same every night.
What was that defining moment for you that made you flip the switch and take boxing more seriously, a little bit more seriously? Was there a moment that sparked that in you to turn it up a notch?
Well, my coach, Pastor Collins, he always told me I had the ability to do it, and that I never gave it 100%, that I would regret it one day when I retire if I didn't give it 100%, and he was right, and I know that, and he hit home with me, and so I, 33 now, so, it's time to get serious, and I have been getting serious for 18 months maybe plus, and the results are showing, and things are on the up, and we'll continue to go in the upward motion.
There was some speculation of where you would land this weekend on which card. Did you always know and you just watched the speculation from afar, or did you come up to the last minute like us? Did you know where you would land?
No, I didn't know I would land at all time because of speculation about the Triple G fight. I was very excited about that fight. I wanted that fight. I'd love to fight him. I'm sure it would happen down the line, but right now, Golden Boy Promotions and Murphy's Boxing, my promoters gave me a deal that I couldn't refuse. I've got 4 young children. My priority is to, provide for them a good life, and Golden Boy Promotions and Murphy's Boxing gave me an amazing offer, and it was one I had to take. And I never had officially the offer in writing at that point anyway. They gave me that offer prior to that Golovkin fight, before the contract was in front of me, and I wasn't sure whether that was going to happen or not anyway. So I went with that, and I look to fight Golovkin in the future, and I believe I'll beat Golovkin when the time is right, and I'm going to be fulfilling my destiny and become world champion.
Before that situation with Golovkin looking for an opponent and everything, there was reports that you were in talks or negotiations of fighting Canelo in September. Considering he's about to be off for a year, he may need a fight between that before he gets Golovkin. Do you see tomorrow night as an audition to fight Canelo in September?
Possibly. I was going to fight Danny Jacobs before that, and then the Canelo fight was there, and he was fighting Triple G. And then what happened with Canelo, and then I was going to step in and fight Triple G. I'm not sure. I think Canelo and Golovkin are going to fight in September. Maybe I'll fight on that card and fight the winner then of those two.
Do you think, given the situation, both promoters have been able to actually salvage the weekend? Obviously, Golden Boy has tomorrow's night show, Tom Loeffler and Triple G Promotions has the Saturday show. Do you think they were actually able to salvage this entire weekend?
Well, we're here. The shows are going ahead, so I suppose they have, and the 2 shows are going ahead, and I look forward to entertaining the Mexican people, and then look forward also to going watching Triple G the next night and seeing what he's all about.
Your thoughts on that fight, Triple G versus Vanez? How does that go, and who wins?
I think Triple G will win. I don't know a great deal about his opponent, but I believe he's a good fighter too, and I think they're all good fighters at this level anyway. They've got to be, so I expect it to probably be a good fight, but I think Triple G will win. I think he's been out for a long time as well, this guy.
Spike, is there any disappointment that the deal couldn't be reached for Triple G, and it is just a day away, kind of from your fight? It's so close. It's not like you're just fighting this weekend and that fight's a couple more weeks away. You know what I mean? It's like back to back. Is there any kind of disappointment extra disappointment to that aspect?
Well, I would love to fight for the world title. There's an element of disappointment in not fighting for the world title, of course. I'm a fighter. I've trained in world champions since I've been 5 years of age, possibly. I've been boxing so long, and I've always dreamed to become world champion. But I believe that day was going to happen anyway, regardless. There's not too much disappointment, and as I said, the deal that Golden Boy gave me is an absolutely fantastic deal, along with Murphy's Boxing, and so I'm not. It's cushioned that, softened that disappointment vastly, and as I said, I will get that world title fight eventually. I'm sure of that. I will be world champion. I'm a patient man. I can wait. you know, and I'm gonna enjoy this time, and I'll be world champion when the time's right.
Hey Spike, can you talk a little bit about your relationship with Murphy Boxing and your relationship with the boxing scene in Boston?
Yeah, I got a great relationship with Murphy's Boxing. Ken Casey and all the team at Murphy's Boxing, they gave me the opportunity here in America. You know, I'm very grateful to them. They're very good people, you know, and they promoted me in Boston, the East Coast as well, in New York. I got to fight down Madison Square Garden, and I'm very thankful for them. And I'm still co-promoted by them, and you know, they're great people to be with. They're more than promoters, they're friends. They're friends of mine, and I stay at their places when I come to Boston. All me and Packy and all the team, we stay there, and we're like one big family. It's, you know, it's great.
You got a favorite Dropkick Murphy song?
I got quite a few. They're hard to pick. They're catchy, you know. Yeah. But I'll be honest, when I first hooked up with Murphy's Boxing, I wasn't, you know, I knew the Shipping Up to Boston song from all the movies, but I wasn't really into that music. When I went along to the concerts, and boy, did I get into it, you know. It's cool music, and I really enjoy the concerts, and I've been at like bloody 20 concerts, and I actually in fact got engaged in Pascal City in Dublin back in Ireland. My future wife, we got engaged on stage on a Murphy's concert. It was brilliant.
Gary, can you describe why Ireland produces so many good fighters?
I think we're a fighting nation. We had to, you know, fight for our independence, like the Mexican people, and fighting's in our blood, and you know, we enjoy fighting. We wanted to fight. We've had to fight for our rights, you know, and for everything. We grew up fighting. It's in our DNA. It's in our blood from way back. So we're just a fighting nation like the Mexican people, and I guess that's why the Irish are so good at fighting like the Mexican people.
Can you tell all your fans that what they expect to see of you in the ring, StubHub Center, because it's a magical place to fight? Can you tell your fans what do they expect and why they should watch you? Why should they tune in?
They should tune in because I'm an exciting fighter. I always bring great entertainment inside and outside the ring. I'm an all-action fighter. Like the Mexican people, I'm sure are going to love it. You know, I think they might probably see me on HBO before on ESPN a little bit, but they're going to get it, especially on this amazing weekend and beautiful city and StubHub here. You know, I'm going to put on a show for them, and they should come see it and enjoy it. And I'm sure they'll be there. And, you know, I look forward to it.
You're very. Oh wait, just one more. You're very relevant in the middleweight division. There's middleweight division fights going on. There's a lot of activity. How would you currently rank the middleweight division? Because it's kind of shifting from middleweight from welterweight, and you're very much in that mix. So how would you currently rank the landscape of the middleweight division?
We got the top fighters is probably around 10, roughly, of the top fighters. And, you know, on the night, I think anyone of each fighter is probably capable of beating the other on their night. You know, there's a lot of good fighters out there right now, and they're exciting times in the middleweight division. I think it's the best division in the world. Also, maybe I'm biased because I am a middleweight, but I believe that you know, we've got the power and the speed combined. You know, so I think it's the most exciting division in the world.
Who did you look up to when you were growing up? What boxers did you look up to?
Well, Packy's brother Steve Collins, the Celtic Warrior, the original Celtic Warrior, he was Irish, 2 times world champion, middleweight and super middleweight. Like Mickey Ward, Ivan Holyfield was one of my idols also, and got De La Hoya as well, and that's from, you know, so many.
Great, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, sir. Kindly. Good luck.